Alright, Kimbo White here. Got done watching the Strikeforce event last night. It ended up pretty late, man. I fell asleep in my chair here and waited till this morning to do the video. Before I talk about the Strikeforce card, I want to get everybody in the MMA land's opinions on one thing. It was confirmed officially yesterday. Has been signed. UFC 104. Lyot Machida will defend his light heavyweight title against Mauricio Shogun Rua. And I know there's a lot of people that are going to be extremely pumped about this fight. I was originally disappointed, and I'm not disappointed in the fight. I'm still disappointed in the fact that Rampage is hosting the damn show again instead of going for the damn title. He's next in line for it. And it's making him look real bad. But whatever, man. This is going to be an awesome fight. And I'm going to put a lot of thought into it before I make any kind of a pick. But I'm leaning towards Lyot right off the bat. I can tell you that much right now. I just don't see anybody right now in the heavyweight division, besides the guy he just knocked the tar out of, having much to stop him. I know who has got the same exact same qualities as he can cut the ring off, he can throw his hands, he can wrestle, he can get the takedown, he's got the submission moves. But I just don't see him being better than Lyot is. So we'll see. The other big news today is has been officially signed for August, the next Strikeforce event, Carano versus Cyborg. We're finally going to see it. Finally going to get to see Gina fight Cyborg, and man, I can't wait for that, man. That's I never thought I'd be quite so pumped up to see a woman fight, but I tell you what, man, I like Gina. Everybody likes Gina, and I hope she whoops Carano. Knock on wood. And I tell you what, starting off with this Strikeforce card, I want to start off one of the prelim fights and just make a comment on it. Mike Kyle with another impressive TKO last night. This guy here is going to be on main card soon. And it wouldn't surprise me if you see him on the main card at Cyborg Carano. They're going to give Mike Kyle a tougher fight next time. This guy's running through people, man. He's lost a couple of fights. He's been impressive. He's winning, and they're going to give him somebody tougher. So look for Mike Kyle to move up. Keep an eye on this guy, you know, starting out with Randleman, man, he come out, he's pumped up, he's got the eye of the tiger and all the heart in the world still, man, but he's getting to be an old man, and his conditioning, you know, yeah, he's in great shape for his age, but he's still his age, man, and he's old, and you know, it's kind of like some of these guys don't get so gassed, but Coleman, you know, and I can see it coming in Vanderlei now, and the same thing we saw in Nog at 92. He just couldn't handle Mir. You know, some of these guys get real old, and they need to start realizing they are that old. And you know, they're still in great shape. They're professional fighters, but they're not going to come out and fight 25-year-old champions. You know, Randleman, Mike Whitehead pretty much wallowed him around the whole fight. He never really could get off his back, mount any kind of an offense. Unanimous decision for Whitehead. Phil, the New York Jackass Baroni, got his ass handed to him for about the 50th time in a row. Why in the hell is Phil Baroni still on the main card? He's not a big name. He's not a name people like. I can't say he's not a big name, but he's not a big name anymore, because at one time he was actually the New York Badass Phil Baroni when he was winning fights here and there. But you know, since he's evolved to the New York Jackass Phil Baroni, he you know, the last few years nobody gives a shit to see Baroni fight anybody. I don't know. It's just another another beatdown last night by Joe Riggs. Diesel Joe Riggs just beat the tar out of him. And I'll tell you what, I gotta say one thing to Baroni's credit. The dude's got a chin from hell. I mean, because he just got his ass lit up, whooped for 3 fucking rounds, and caught knee after knee after knee to the midsection, to the breadbasket, end of the face, and just combo after combo just caught. I bet the dude got hit fucking 100 times in the face and never went down. So to his credit, you know, I don't want to fight Phil Brony, for the record. But anyways, next fight, Jake Shields. My man Jake Shields just dominates Robbie Lawler, and the announcers, they're all worried about him being on his feet with Lawler, and it never bothered me a bit. You know, they're all talking about how he looked stiff in the ring standing up. Fighting, looked like they thought he looked like he was scared. I didn't think he looked like he was scared ever. I thought, you know, he might have been a little tensed up, but it didn't matter, because as he's standing there a little tensed up, the dude's landing like 80-90% of the shots. He's saying 4 out of 5 easy, and lighting him up with kick combos to the midsections, legs, really wearing him out with them, and then and landing nice straight punches to the face too that Lawler never even expected to catch, I don't believe. And then just climbs his ass like a pole, mounts him, gets his back, rear naked choke, just dominates. Shield just dominates Lawler. Andre Arlovsky, man, really the story of the night. It was really kind of disappointing to me, and not because I'm the biggest Arlovsky fan in the world. I did pick him to win, so I lost on that pick. But you know, if anybody's been following Andre's video blogs on YouTube here before this fight, there's a little journal he's got going. You know, he rambles a lot, and sometimes I don't sit and watch his whole video, but just watching the guy talk, you can tell that the dude is deep down a sincere, good guy, and I don't think he means harm or anything to anybody in the whole world. And I wanted the best for him. You know, he's trying to make the best of the end of his career, toward the later days in his career, and he's wanting to come back and get another title before he's too old. And for him to get his second knockout in a row was a little disheartening. And it wouldn't have been so bad if it would have been a war. But the fact is that it lasted like 10 to 15 seconds. I don't know exactly what the exact time on it was. But it came out. Arlovsky throws a leg kick, and you know, basically immediately catches a straight punch that stumbles him back, and before he could even recover, he caught about 5 more, and he went stiff on about 3 of them before he dropped. And Rogers hovers over him like a beast, and you know, could have done whatever the hell he wanted. Could have just mangled his ass, and McCarthy was already in the middle of him. So it was fast, lightning quick. And the reason I felt so bad, man, Arlovsky's sitting over there on the side, man. Second knockout in a row, and dude's sitting over there, looks like he's in tears, like, you know, he's been camped up in Chicago all this time, training, and, you know, you can tell that he's sitting there wondering, is he wasting his time doing all this? Felt bad for the dude, but, you know, Andre, if you see this, man, hope you make a little comeback, dude. You know, you're still a great fighter. You got caught, man. But props to Brett, man. Brett Rogers is a bad motherfucker. He's 10-0 now in his professional fucking fights. And I'll tell you what, I wish I could have seen him knock the shit out of Kimbo Slice before Kimbo ran from fucking Strikeforce. I don't think Kimbo ever wanted nothing to do with Brett Rogers. I think it was all show. Brett Rogers had knocked the shit out of Kimbo Slice.